we shouldn't make the PRC mad and give them what they want. When was the last time the President of the United States, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of War, the Secretary of Commerce, the Secretary of Treasury, even the Secretary of Agriculture of the United States spoke positive things about Taiwan in a matter of a month or so, right? Maybe 3-4 years ago, you would not expect that to happen, but it did. So I think we are in very good times for Taiwan, projecting not only in the United States but around the world. You know, we've gone through many challenges throughout the years, for many decades, but Taiwan now in the world is projecting that we are a credible partner, that we do have a role to play in the world, not only in the United States but around the world. So the image of Taiwan, the brand of Taiwan in the world now is a very shiny one, and we should all be proud about that. Have the expectation for spring to come and see all of these come up again, and you feel blessed and thankful for being alive. So, by the way, I studied literature, so I'm going to try to be poetic, but again, bear with me. But again, we're very thankful. This is an opportunity to be thankful. But at the same time, you see lots of things going on in the world that are troubling. We have the government shutdown for one, but also lots of conflicts around the world. You have Taiwan being coerced militarily, economically, and all this cognitive warfare against Taiwan. So I said, well, are we in good times or bad times? Depends which articles you read, but there's been some negative information on Taiwan lately about our president not being able to come to the United States, about some meetings canceled, or even there was this very dark reporting lately by this very notable press saying that my foreign minister hosted a dinner in New York and nobody came. That's BS, I'm sorry. That's not what happened. Actually, it was a very successful trip. But however people want to paint negative things about Taiwan. When was the last time the President of the United States, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of War, the Secretary of Commerce, the Secretary of Treasury, even the Secretary of Agriculture of the United States spoke positive things about Taiwan in a matter of a month or so, right? Maybe 3-4 years ago, you would not expect that to happen, but it did. So I think we are in very good times for Taiwan, projecting not only in the United States but around the world. We've gone through many challenges throughout the years, for many decades, but Taiwan now in the world is projecting that we are a credible partner, that we do have a role to play in the world, not only in the United States but around the world. So the image of Taiwan, the brand of Taiwan in the world now is a very shiny one, and we should all be proud about that. There may be people trying to paint a stark image of Taiwan or a stark future for Taiwan that even articles recently in the United States about we shouldn't make the PRC mad and give them what they want. If they want Taiwan, just give it to them and nothing will happen. Well, this is all the big wars that happened in the past, none of them were prevented because appeasement, to these attackers worked. You only work if you face up to them. So the spirit of the Taiwanese, just like the first song that we heard today, the spirit of the Taiwanese is "啥咪攏不驚，像以前一樣," right? But again, we face a lot of challenges, not because all things are good. Doesn't mean that we're not facing very difficult challenges. The people of the Republic of China is doing all this can. They're being acknowledged, it's a very powerful adversary, and they're trying all they can to take what we have, which is a bright, flourishing democracy where people are able to do and speak their minds, and we will do all that we can to prevent that from happening. The will to fight with the Taiwanese is very strong. Again, not because we are very nice people, hospitable people, that we're not have the will to fight. You maybe see me in the videos, confronting this scholar from Hong Kong saying that it only takes 4 submarines to circle Taiwan and we'll surrender. Well, that he's totally wrong, and I gave my reply to him. But the people of Taiwan are strong, but we have to be united. There are lots of things happening in Taiwan, but there's only one Taiwan, there's only one people, and we have to work together to make sure that the spirit of Taiwan, our hard-earned democracy, that many of you have participated to achieve what we have today, have to be continued. Lots of challenges ahead. It's a formidable adversary, but we are on the right side of history, and they're not. And as difficult as things can be, we have many friends that work. That's why we have to be thankful of who we have. Many friends in the United States. We just had Tom and Chopin. Lots of support from friends in Congress and many places. But also to all of you who have been contributing as Taiwanese Americans in your societies, in your communities. Proud to Clarence, we just met a couple of days ago and learned about his story. It's proud for me to represent Taiwan in the United States. In my 35 years of public service, I've never been prouder than today to represent Taiwan in the United States. Not only who you are, successful people in your communities, and when you speak of Taiwan nowadays, I walk around everywhere. I travel many places in the United States. I try to reach out as many people as possible. And this flag, U.S. Taiwan flag that I carry, more and more people have identified where that flag is from. It's Taiwan. I love Taiwan. More and more people that I talk to in the streets, in different conferences, in different places, even Alaska, they say, "Oh, I love that flag." So there's a lot to be proud of, and to be a Taiwanese. And not to mention Jensen Huang and Lydia and Lisa Su and A&D, proud Taiwanese Americans. But I also met this young Taiwanese American a month ago. His name is Brandon Tseng. Anyone know who he is, Brandon Tseng? Well, you're a reporter, he's the founder, along with his brother, of Shield AI. It's a startup technological tech company. And they're one of the first manufacturers of this pilotless fighter jet. And he's a proud Taiwanese American along with his brother. So there's a lot to be proud of being a Taiwanese American. Again, I feel proud to, along with my wife Karen, to represent you in the United States. And let's work together. There's a lot to be proud of. Thank you very much.